Hello and welcome here. Grant Gustin's Flash and Ezra Miller's Flash in the DC Extended Universe are two very different characters. The most recent live-action Barry Allens from DC are considerably distinct from one another due to the environment they lived in and the experiences they threw. Although all 9 seasons of the Flash television series were made available before the Flash movie debuted, Gustin and Miller were both cast as Barry Allen around the same time. The DCEU featured a distinct Flash from the TV show since Arrow and its spin-offs were kept apart from the DC movies from the start. Shortly after Grant Gustin's The Flash television series debuted, Ezra Miller was chosen to play the role of the Flash in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. In addition to the numerous Arrowverse crossover episodes, Gustin would go on to portray Barry Allen for 9 seasons of The Flash. Before making his official debut in Justice League, Miller's Barry Allen originally appeared in the Batman v Superman Nightmare sequence. He later made a comeback in Suicide Squad. These are the main differences between Grant Gustin's Barry and Ezra Miller's Barry as of the conclusion of The Flash Season 9 and The Flash movie. Number 1. Grant Gustin's had Team Flash, while Ezra Miller didn't. The fact that there is a Team Flash for Gustin's Barry as opposed to Miller's Barry is one of the main contrasts between the two characters. The notion of a Team Flash was first presented in the Flash series, which was influenced by what had worked for Arrow. Barry Allen from the Arrowverse was looked after by the researchers at Star Labs and eventually made friends with Cisco, Caitlin, and the enigmatic Dr. Wells. The majority of the Team Flash members were either unique characters or imaginative reinterpretations of well-known DC figures that served as the show's supporting cast. Barry Allen worked alone throughout the DCEU, with the exception of the Justice League missions. Number 2. Gustin's Flash was mentored by Green Arrow, while Miller's was mentored by Batman. Both the Barry Allens played by Gustin and Miller received guidance from more seasoned vigilantes than the Scarlet Speedster had been a superhero. However, the mentor for the Flash on the CW was Green Arrow, as opposed to Batman for the Flash in the DC Extended Universe. Barry Allen made his debut in Arrow Season 2, with Grant Gustin's episodes acting as a covert pilot for the Flash. Barry's friendship and mentoring with Oliver Queen persisted throughout the Arrowverse. Barry was signed up for the Justice League by Bruce Wayne in the DC Extended Universe. According to sequences in The Flash starring Ben Affleck, Bruce and Barry remained buddies. Number 3. Grant Gustin's Flash did not join the Justice League, but Ezra Miller's did. Only one of these two Barry Allens joined the Justice League as a consequence of their various franchises. Unlike the Arrowverse, which could only feature a limited number of DC characters, Ezra Miller's Flash was created from the beginning to be a part of a shared universe focused on the Justice League. The Arrowverse was forbidden from discussing the Justice League, including its most well-known members and the name itself. Thus, the Flash played by Grant Gustin was never a member of DC's most well-known superhero group. A Justice League-like squad was introduced in Crisis on Infinite Earths, but it was never seen again. Barry played by Miller joined the Justice League not long after he rose to fame. Number 4. Miller's Flash didn't know what killed Nora, but Gustin's Flash did. Barry Allen witnessed his mother being slain by something impossible, a yellow blur that could not be explained, in the Flash's origin tale from the television series The Flash. Barry was motivated by this to look for weird occurrences all across the world, including the vigilante in Starling City, the Arrow. Barry recognized the Reverse Flash as the assassin of his mother when he first appeared on the episode. Barry Allen did not see his mother's fate in the DC Extended Universe. Nora Allen had already passed away by the time Barry returned from the kitchen. In the DCEU, the identity of the person who murdered the Flash's mother was kept a secret, however the plot of The Flash 2 probably would have addressed it. Number 5. Miller's hardly knew Iris, whereas Gustin's Barry was in love with her for years. Although not in the same way, Iris West was a part of the Flash's journey in both the Arrowverse and the DCEU. Barry Allen, played by Grant Gustin, fell in love with Iris West for many years and grew up with her. Even before the incident that turned Barry into the Flash, Iris was the last person Barry saw. The first time Barry Allen and Iris West interacted in the DC Extended Universe was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it didn't appear like they knew each other. Barry and Iris' story in the DCEU was partially retconned in the Flash movie with the revelation that they were classmates. Whatever the case, their romance was only getting started. Number 6. Henry Allen from the Arrowverse knew Barry was the Flash whereas DCEU character did not. Henry Allen, portrayed by previous Barry Allen actor John Wesley Shipp in the Arrowverse, finally learned that his son was the Flash. The characters shared an emotional moment when Henry Allen learnt Barry was the Flash while he was still incarcerated. Henry Allen does not yet know Barry is the Flash in the DC Extended Universe. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, Henry pleaded for Barry to move on with his life and forge his own path. As a result, Barry's father was just freed from prison after decades of being imprisoned. Number 7. Gustin's Flash and Miller's Flash experience time travel in differing ways. The Arrowverse's version of time travel differs from the DCEU's in terms of how it works. Actually, both brands featured several methods of time travel. For instance, the Flash in the television series The Flash could travel back in time and communicate with his earlier self. Barry could, however, also change the past without generating any time doppelgangers. The Chrono Bowl, which enables Barry to experience time differently through the Speed Force, is one of the multiverse laws featured in the Flash movie. In the DCEU, Barry has the ability to turn back time, which is not possible in the Arrowverse. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.